So.
If you want to help, then do.
I'll send you some.
Just
I'll send you some.
whatever you want.
Okay.
I mean, that was kind of my gift to Mac and Cambria to help us so that, mainly so Mac's guys that came didn't feel like they were overtaxed, you know what I mean? Same thing with an endless and stuff, so.
Yeah, but I'm going to pay you anyway. Alright, there's that. Except for it's being slow.
Yeah, I know. And we have very many bars right now. Okay, it's weird because when you're riding in the back, you feel like you're in a truck, but when you're riding in the front, you feel like you're just in a
In a what? Car?
Yeah, when you're riding in the back of this vehicle, you feel like you're in a truck. I don't know if the back seat sits a little higher, but these seats, unless this seat is just
That
down
seat's
lower.
probably down lower.
I think it's comfy back here. I'm fine.
No, I think it's, yeah, it's a very
Are you back on,
comfortable
Kevin?
truck.
I am. I don't know if anybody's hopping on or if the...
Well, you should get a lot of haters, Dad.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Rolex. I am traveling back home to Salt Lake in Utah. I was in Phoenix for a couple of days for my brother, my youngest brother's wedding. Hey, there we go. Yes, Post Malone lives near me.
Okay, we put that in the message.
He does.
So yeah, if it starts, you guys. So I need everybody's help. If it starts looping like that, just tell me in the chat that it's looping, because I have to end the chat and then start a new. I have to start a new stream. Mert, it is 5:30. Although when we get to Utah, it's probably going to jump up to 6:30.
Yeah, which is in about 15 minutes.
So I have not ever met Post, Usu. Thanks for everybody for coming back in and looking for the stream. I really like interacting with you guys. I like it when subscribers and fans.
I like it when trucks pull right in front of you.
I do like it when giant cargo trucks pull right in front of me and then slow down. It's great. Oh, actually, Rolex Master, I think that's near where isn't that in St. George? Because we're coming up. We're going to stop and get some dinner in St. George here in about 40 minutes. So, Mary, no, I have not. Mocha J, how's it going? What if I just put them on somewhere different, like that?
It's kind of bright. Because it's not as bad.
Oh shoot, let me do this.
Sun's
Yeah, I
bright
think the
right
sun. I think the sun being behind us is kind of messing with them. There, that should be better, guys.
now. Nope, it's glaring really bad. That's better. I don't know what you had it doing.
Yeah.
That's better.
Hassan, do you want me to shout that like in a Russian accent, just regular? Like, what do you guys want?
Alexis says hi.
Hello, Alexis. Coming up on Mesquite, which means we're about 20 minutes from the canyon. We might lose cell service in the canyon. I don't know. I just want to give you guys a heads up that we might.
Yeah, you'll lose them in the canyon.
Well, they've gotten better. They've put more towers up, so. Hey, Lois. I do have the Peter Griffin. All right. What was I supposed to say? Skibbity something doop dop dop bop. I have been to Arches. We have been to Arches. Out on the, it's like the northeast side of Zion's, past Zion's. It is pretty cool that we can talk to people on the other side of the world almost instantly. It's some straight up Star Trek level stuff if you think about it. It's kind of cool. LC Wheeler, I can sing. I don't play an instrument. I can kind of practice. If I sit and plink and plink and plink and practice, I can kind of do the guitar and I can kind of do the piano. Panama City, Florida is cool, Usu.
Oh, it's my favorite. I'm going there in a few weeks.
The doggy, you're in North Korea? I don't believe that. If you're in North Korea, doggy, then you are like part of the elitist of the elite military group in North Korea. So, you cook at the Flamingo Hotel? Oh, in Panama City.
Oh, so it's in Panama City?
Hassan, no, I don't do that. Sorry. Oh, you're in South Korea. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're not in North Korea anymore. Hey, doggy, since you said that you're in South Korea and that you just left from North Korea, when you hear people complaining about America, how does that make you feel now, having come from North Korea? Thank you, Alexis. No, Duke Queen.
No
Yaquin.
crack. No crack, it's bad.
We don't do crack. I don't have crack, one, to do it, and even if I did, it's not worth $30. Sorry. No crack. I do have a really big mug full of soda. I'll take a drink of my really gigantic drink of soda.
Crack is bad.
Alexis, you get to be the pin. Thank you. Your message, Alexis, it's so big and so beautiful. It's
They say
just
Americans are
the
just
best.
mean and have mustaches.
They say Americans are just mean and have mustaches. Yeah,
Do you sound very mean?
I don't think I am. Sandwich Paul! Dude, buddy, what's going on? They say, the more I think about, they say Americans are mean and have mustaches, the more I'm like, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'll take that as a compliment. Oh man, still driving, Sandwich Paul. Still driving, buddy. You're at the Library of Congress? What are you doing there? I mean, that's cool. Library of Congress is cool. Clash, we're headed back home to Salt Lake. We're 337 miles away. Oh, you're a caterer. That's cool. Yes, Wasim, I know what Israel is. Yes, I do know Israel. Kiss my wife. My wife isn't here.
I am his mother.
This is my mom and my daughter and my two aunts.
It looks like baby Ash.
Show feet. No, I'm driving. Wasim, you're from Yemen.
It looks just so good. It's because it's a full black one.
Thank you, Samantha. Thank you.
I thought that
Everybody hit like. That's how we help the channel grow. What do I think about Indians? Like indigenous American Indians or like Indians from India?
Arizona. We're back in Arizona.
Thank you, Miles. We are back in Arizona.
We are?
Haywood. D. Haywood. No, I wouldn't. Jerquin, I don't know what you're saying. True Trankline Kennels. Nothing wrong with being brown. I turn brown in the summer. Alexis, we're driving back to Salt Lake.
I'm back. Looks brown.
I would say no. I would say no to invading Canada. First of all, there's really not that much that I'm interested in Canada. Shadow VR, roll the car. That seems really stupid. Bond, thank you. I love my mustache too.
What would be the
Any
plan?
tips for upcoming 8th graders? Yes. Just tell your teachers what they want to hear when you do your homework and ignore everybody who's an asshole.
I was a 5th grader this year, and now I'm gonna go into 6th.
That stash is my hero, bro. I can be your hero, baby. I can take away your pain.
Also says a lot of Mormons in Utah. Yes, there are.
Yes, there are. Yes, there are. What about upcoming freshmen? Same thing. The same rule applies.
For 5th grade, this is just for 5th grade. For any other grade, probably don't take
Military historian, as a Christian, the Bible states against LGBTQ. It does abhor homosexuality in the Bible. It talks about it in the Old Testament. But Christ also taught that we should love our neighbors and that we should forgive our brethren. And so he also taught, and so since Christ is the God of the Old Testament, then the same person who said that we should abhor homosexuality also teaches us that we shouldn't judge and we should forgive our brethren. So this is my take on it. I have no problem. If somebody wants to live the lifestyle that they're choosing to live, I'm not going to get mad at them. I'm not going to hate them. I'm not going to think ill of them. Where things start to come into play and it gets a little fuzzy is when you start telling me that I have to do something or I have to treat you a certain way. Like, I don't. I choose to treat you with respect and kindness, but I don't have to praise your lifestyle. I don't have to praise who you say you are. I don't think that transgenderism is something to be praised because I believe that's a mental illness. So that's kind of where I stand from a Christian perspective with the LGB and LGBTQ community. No, I'm not going to do that cunning stunt. Harbor Freight's awesome. I've got a bunch of Harbor Freight tools. So you can be a Christian and you can love people and you can care about people. You can have friends that are gay. You don't have to praise their lifestyle, but you can praise them for being your friend. You can praise them for being a good person. Even like people who think that Trump is a wicked person, people that think that, you know, that all of these people are just, they're wicked people and they're going to destroy things. Like, if you look in the Old Testament, you can look at people like Solomon and David. They were not the greatest moral pillars of society of their time, but they still did great and wonderful things for the children of Israel. So, it's not your place to judge people. You can judge their actions, but maybe not them as a human being. I have been to Florida, Jonathan.
Jonathan, we love Florida. I love Florida. I guess I shouldn't say we, because not all of us.
I've never been to Florida.
Yes, you have.
No.
Has she not been to Florida?
No.
She's never been to Florida.
Right.
Usu's cat's gay. That's cool, man. Gay cats. Who'd have thought? Bill Dozer. A Weasley way to hate people. No, a Weasley way to hate people A Weasley way to hate people is to just tell them what they want to hear and secretly do everything you can to see them fail. Thank you, ARL. Thank you, Jonathan.
David thinks you're amazing.
Easy Man Games says, my cat is a prick. Your cat is a prick.
Actually,
Easy Man Games.
here's something kind of randomish.
Do you know who Easy Man Games
If
is?
someone is being mean to you, I learned this. No one has really been mean. No one has been mean enough.
Everybody go check out Easy Man Games. I've seen his channel before. He needs some subscribers. He does a lot of video game stuff.
Who are you talking to?
Easy Man Games. If you guys like video games, you like Pokemon, you like game streaming and Fortnite, go check him out. He's a growing channel and he needs some support. Everybody go check him out. Easy Man Games' cat puked on him today, which I find hilarious. I heard your dogs puked all over their kennel too, Easy Man Games.
That's funny. Chad Banks says, what's up from Sacramento?
Hey, what's going on, Chad? Well, I wish you the best of luck, Easy Man Games, with all the animal vomit. I'm sure it will have been worth your while and that you love your animals very much. I hope you get some subscribers at least. Everybody go check out Easy Man Games. He likes to play Pokemon. I've seen some of his stuff. It's fun stuff.
Helix and Chris Reynolds said hi.
Chris Reynolds, hello. Elix, yo. Okay, guys, full disclosure, I'm coming up on a canyon. I may lose you. If I do, I will try and start a new stream. Oh, yeah, we can do that. Here.
What do you want to do?
They want to see the desert road.
Well, this isn't even the good desert.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of neat. So we're going to drive up it. See this canyon down here on the left? It actually goes all the way up into that mountain. And you'll see. Here, Mama Yaga, do you want to...
Actually, Utah doesn't get dark till after night. Maybe.
Here, you...
But we really
I'm going to
want
let
see
Mama
all
Yaga
of
hold the phone while we look at the desert as we drive up to the canyon. I'm going to safely try to get up through the canyon as quickly as possible.
Also says she's never been west of the Mississippi.
You should definitely do it. It's awesome. Some cool, good food. There's some cool places to visit.
I prefer the mountains, but there is beauty. There's so much beauty in all the different places out here.
Chris Reynolds, we are heading to Salt Lake area.
Oh, cool, Chris. Oh, wait, you were telling them what we're
Yeah.
doing.
Chris Reynolds
Yes.
says, where are you guys going? Cap Awashi says, hi, I am Philippines country. Hello.
Hello.
To the Philippines.
I am USA country. Utah. So we're going to try to give you a really pretty show as much as we can.
They will probably disappear.
It might disappear, it might not. They a bunch of towers up around.
It says, are the Nutty Putty Caves in Utah?
Yes. That's the rainbow caves.
Abby says, should I die?
No,
Abby, please do not do that.
that would be bad, Abby.
Yeah.
We want you here. That's what we do on Below Average Utah Dad. We support mental health. I mean, eventually we all will. Someone loves you, Abby, and you make a difference in someone's life. You can be a part of the Below Average Utah family. We do live streams all the time. We have fun. We tell jokes. Sometimes they're not in the best of taste, which are the best kind.
Cunning says, I watched a video on that guy that got stuck. Worst thing I've ever read about. He must be talking about the guy that had to cut off his arm.
Yeah.
In the nutty.
No, I think he's talking about the guy that climbed down in the putty caves and he couldn't climb back out. He climbed into a thing
Oh,
and they couldn't get him out. They
Until
couldn't
he
reverse
died?
him. He just had to die.
Yikes.
How do you not get out?
it was so tight that he got wedged in and he couldn't. He went in like with his arms behind him and he couldn't pull back out. And it was one of those. Get to, like,
Also says y'all have mountains in Utah.
yes, we do,
Yes.
Lots of them.
and they taste good.
They wander down into people's yards sometimes.
Well, these guys don't know if they taste good.
Yeah,
I
I
do.
was thinking of somebody else. But that is a devastating story.
Yeah, I like doing the open rock, like exploring, like the cave rock exploring, but not like that. Like I
Not
like space.
spelunking.
I like spelunking.
Popcorn 27. Where are you connected on? Effing to fix your internet connection. Dude, we're in a canyon.
We're in a canyon, dude.
Here to look and see. We're in a canyon.
Abby says I really need that.
You're welcome, Abby.
You are loved.
Everybody show some love for Abby. Let's throw some heart emojis. Let's celebrate life. Abby, you matter.
Clap, people.
People
I
might-
want to be the only one clapping. Clapping
Yay.
for Abby.
People might not always say it, Abby, but you matter. I am a firm believer that the world is a better place with people in it.
What about Hitler?
So,
Oh, so all the satellites these days in mountains still want signal. Yes, they do.
well, I don't have a satellite phone, bud.
Hey, look, there's water in the river.
Oh, yay.
Yeah,
That's rare.
that was rare.
That's pretty rare. We're in the desert, guys.
It won't be there in about a week and a half, probably.
If that.
Or later, earlier, yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to get another shot of it.
When we come around the bend, you might get.
I don't know why it said no.
I mean, it's little.
Yeah. But at least it's greener down there because of it.
For like 4 days. There, get all that.
Devin.
There. I am driving.
Okay.
I'm pointing that way because
I am.
Don't say.
Or, yeah, whoever you are.
I've been doxxed more times in the last 4 hours.
Abby says nobody has ever said that. I'm a kid. And